Oh, wow. All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to everyone just joining us, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You're right on time for Faith Filled Friday, Speak Life. We've been sipping, chatting, and setting the tone over on Favorited since 6 a.m. And now we all gathered here together to speak life over ourselves and one another. Let's jump in. I am Princess, your host of Cup of Cocoa and Chat, where we sip, share, and start the day with intention, encouragement, and a little something warm for the soul. I stream live every Wednesday and Friday from 6 a.m. Eastern on Favorited and bring you guys in about 6:30 a.m. Sipping Cocoa, bringing you real talk, inspiration, community love, and positive vibes. You can catch a similar conversation anytime on my Cup of Cocoa and Chat podcast that I uplift every Monday on Spotify just by searching Cup of Cocoa and Chat on the Spotify app or website. And if you're looking for that extra boost, I drop midweek inspiration on Tuesdays and Thursdays across all of my platforms. So follow along and stay encouraged. Quick recap, our theme is Faith Filled Friday, and our topic is Speak Life. We started the day with a prayer and a regular morning check in. We listened to I Speak Life by Donald Lawrence, and that song directly supports our theme for today and sets a powerful, reflective atmosphere. It was uplifting, filled with declarations of encouragement and healing, and gently energizing, perfect for a quiet or busy morning. The key lyrics that is highlighted from that song is I Speak Life, which ties directly into our topic. Our talking points are words can heal what wounds cannot reach. Speak life over yourself. Your mind believes what you say. So let's dive into today's scripture and quote of the day and then flow into our talking points for this faith filled Friday. So, our scripture of the day comes from Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruits. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. This verse is also powerfully supporting our theme today, reminding us that what the words that we say carries weight, and our words can build up, restore, encourage, and breathe life. Our quote of the day is your words have power. Use them to plant hope, not doubt, build, and not break. And that's by an unknown author. This quote also reinforces the theme of speaking life and encourages us to be intentional with our words. So, our first talking point, words can heal that wounds. Words can heal what wounds cannot reach. There are some places inside the human heart that bandages can't touch and time alone doesn't fix. We carry invisible bruises, disappointments, grief, rejection, fear, things that settle deep and quietly in our souls. But here's the miracle, a kind word, a spoken truth, a gentle encouragement can reach those hidden places and begin a healing process no medicine ever could. Words like you're not alone, you are loved, you matter, and God hasn't forgotten you. These words, spoken with sincerity, can break chains. They can remind someone of their worth. They can breathe life into a weary spirit. That's why speaking life is more than just being positive. It's a ministry, it's a responsibility, and it's a gift we all give freely. So today I challenge you, speak life on purpose. Choose your words like balm, whether it's a compliment, a prayer, a voice message, or a handwritten note. Let your words go to work in places you may never see, but God surely will. Because words can heal what wounds cannot reach. And today, someone needs your words more than you know. So, who can you speak healing to today? Even one sentence can make a difference. And speaking of words that make a difference, let's bring it closer to home. Big Mo, what do you think about speaking life on purpose today and every day?
Yeah, speaking life on purpose, that mean a lot though, you feel me? Words are strong though. You know what I'm saying? Words are very strong.
Absolutely.
On the real. I've been put in a lot of situations, it's just can't say nothing good, just don't say nothing at all, you know? I'd rather just keep it to myself. Straight up and pray about it.
And pray about it. Absolutely.
Before I put that negativity in the atmosphere.
Because it's definitely, once you speak it, it's out there.
And it might come back on you.
Absolutely.
Okay?
If you don't want it to come back on you,
don't even speak it. For real.
so let's talk about what it means to speak life over yourself, because your mind believes what you say. The way you talk to yourself matters just as much as how you talk to others. Too often we speak more kindly to others than we do to ourselves. But life giving words aren't just for encouraging others, they are for anchoring ourselves in truth. When we declare out, when we declare I'm enough, I am growing, or God is not finished with me, you shift the atmosphere in our minds and invite hope to settle in. Oops, something went wrong. Something went wrong on Instagram. So am I still on Facebook? I think. Yeah, I'm still on Facebook. Um, Speaking life over yourself is an act of spiritual discipline. It tells fear it has no power and reminds you of God's promises, even when your feelings don't line up. So when you say, I'm worthy, your mind begins to build confidence. When you say, I am capable, your brain starts looking for proof. When you say, I am loved and chosen by God, your heart begins to reset in that truth. So today, make a point to speak kindly to yourself. Look in the mirror and speak life over the parts of you that feel tired, unsure, or overlooked. You don't need fancy words, just honest, faith filled ones. Remember, what you say to yourself in private sets the tone for how you show up in public.
For real.
So before we move on, I want to ask you something personal. What do you need to say out loud today to remind your soul of who you really are? Maybe it's I'm enough. Maybe it's I am growing even when it doesn't feel like it.
Right.
Maybe I am chosen, called, and covered. It could be I may be pressed, but I'm not broken, or God's not finished with me yet. Say it quietly wherever you are. Write it down or stick it somewhere you'll see it every day. Don't just think it, speak it. There's power in your declaration. You are reminding your soul every time you speak those words who's in charge and who you belong to. Now, speaking of purpose and identity, that brings us to one of my favorite parts of Friday, which is our community spotlight. Every week, I uplift someone who's making a difference, speaking life, or walking boldly in purpose because your light deserves to be seen. So I want to start off welcoming our new members to my Facebook group. I want to give a big shout out to our Facebook group members, Sabrina from my district court days or years, my district court years, and Jordan from my social services days. I know, Jordan, you've been tuning in on Facebook, and thank you so much for your support. Another one of my new members is Lawrence. Lawrence isn't just a new face in the group, he's a childhood friend I've known since middle school and high school. And I'm so blessed that we are still friends to this day from growing up together.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a blessing.
what is happening here? One second. Yeah, from growing up together to now sharing this beautiful community space, it's a joy to have him here. And my newest member of our Cup of Cocoa and Chat Facebook group is Miss Linda. Miss Linda has been my neighbor for almost 11 years, and it brings me so much joy. Yeah, it brings me so much joy to now welcome her into our online community. She's someone who truly embodies what it means to speak life with her kind heart. We are so excited to have you with us, Miss Linda. I know the community is going to be even more special with your presence. Welcome to the family, Miss Linda. And to all of you who've been engaging with my content this week, your likes, your comments, your encouragement, your gifts over here on favorited on my stories. I see you and I'm so grateful. So today was special because it was our first official streaming live across all four platforms. Even though something happened on Instagram, I'm not sure what. And I recovered Facebook, and YouTube is still up and going. It's a blessing to be able to grow this space, and I know that I'll get better in time. So, I'll keep doing it as long as you guys will let me do it. And this is a beautiful reminder that speaking life isn't always just about a platform. It's about a purpose, whether it's in our homes or our communities or right where we are. Our words can shape the world around us. So, before we close, I do want to give an affirmation and a reflection. So, our affirmation today, yeah, I lost Instagram. I don't know what happened with Instagram. Something happened. I'm not sure. Um, but I will keep doing it um, so that I can perfect it. But I'm not sure what happened. So, our affirmation this morning is I'm walking by faith, not by sight. I speak life over my dreams, my family, and my purpose. And with that being said, like I said, I'll continue. I'm trying to stream on Instagram. I'm not sure what happened, but I may have to just use all my devices and just do Instagram separately from Facebook. So we'll see next week. So, as we come to the close of today's segment, I just want to say thank you to this beautiful community for showing up, for growing together, for continuing to speak life in every space you enter. Your presence, your support, your hearts, they mean more than you know. Whether you're live with me at sunrise or catching the replay later, this space exists because of you. Keep speaking words that heal, keep showing up in love, and remember your voice is powerful, your story matters, and this world needs your light. Remember, if you like today's chat, follow me, share the playback, and invite others for our next segment. If no one's told you yet today, you are seen, you are loved, and I will see everyone on Wednesday morning for another cup of cocoa and a whole lot of chat. Until then, take care, be bold, and as always, peace, blessings. I love you and I mean it, Facebook. And to you, YouTube, I had a couple of people over here looking, and I'm so excited. Hopefully, you will join us next week on Wednesday. Um, thank you. Peace. I love you. Until next time. And let me figure out how to close you guys out. Let's see. There we go.